Hey gang, Sally here with Kit. With Kit, he's on this side, he's usually on the other side. Hope you're having an amazing and fascinating day. I know I am. We're here with something different. I'm going to be trying this. This will be the intro for every single one of these videos. But I've talked to a couple of friends who like my videos. Yay, thank you for that. And they all thought this would be a good idea, so I'm going to give it a shot and see what you all think too. So let me know in the comments down below. These are driving day videos. So I can't promise you you're going to get to see, you won't get to see everything that I was actually going for that day. Um, and these are going to be completely unedited. So what you're going to see is some driving, and then you'll hear me say, GoPro, stop recording. And that's how you know the end of that segment. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm going to just leave it in. And some of these will be like super long. Some of them won't be very long. They'll probably all be fairly long, I'm guessing. But the deal is I run two cameras when I'm driving, and I'm not recording constantly. I record when I think of something that I want to talk about or when I think the scenery is interesting. And a lot of times I will, when I'm trying to edit a video down, I'll go through and I will edit it down so that if it's just a driving segment, I'll speed it up so you can see the scenery but get through it faster. I'm not doing that. You can speed it up on YouTube though if you want to. So, hope you enjoy this. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you taking your time to do that. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. If you love this, let me know. And if you don't like it, you can let me know that too. Um, if you can stand to do it, I'd really appreciate it if you can stay all the way to the end, because YouTube really likes it when you watch an entire video, and so do I. And as always, comments, thumbs up, all that good stuff. We're going to roll the intro and get right into it. Another night, another Walmart. But today we're off on an adventure, huh, Kit? What are we gonna do today? We're gonna go on a cruise. We are. We are going to cruise 18 minutes
Head northeast toward West State Route
from Catawba to Put-in-Bay. We're gonna visit another national monument. We're gonna walk around the island. And we're gonna have fun, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have a fun day, Kitster.
At the lights, turn right onto West State Route 163 East.
So this is
Quarter mile, turn left onto Ohio 53 North, Northeast.
August 19th, and it's 8:30 in the morning and it's 68 degrees outside. Yowza. So ferries run every half hour. There are two state parks that are on the island.
Lights, turn left onto Ohio 53 North, Northeast Catawba Road.
And I could have decided to bring the rig with me and, maybe camp there. But that was logistically more complicated than I wanted it to be. Plus it was expensive. So we're going to walk on the ferry. And then we're going to get a taxi to take us to the far end of town.
Continue on Ohio 53 North for 4 miles.
To go to the National Monument. And then I figure we'll walk back to the stroll back to the ferry. And my hope is that we get brunch somewhere along the way. Well, these are interesting looking. I don't think I've ever seen flowers on lily pads like this. They're enormous and they've got big leaves. Cool. So we've got 4.5 miles to go to our parking destination, and then we've got to walk, I think, about a third of a mile to get to the ferry. So it's all good. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so we're heading for a parking lot. We just passed parking lot number 5, which is mostly empty. We're heading for parking lot number 4 because they said 4 and 5 were big enough to accommodate my rig.
Turn right onto North Krogan Street, then turn left.
Well, 4 is not empty. But it won't be a terribly long walk, so that's good. Okay, Kit. Do you want to go? You're going to go. You'll go. Okay, so here we are in the parking lot. Park on grass only. If you block another vehicle, you will be towed. Okay. Okay. Settle. Settle down. Dude. Okay, so my goal was to find something relatively level and relatively easy to get out of. And I think what I'm going to do is come back up around and be right here. Yeah. Okay, Kit. Unless I want to go just right here. Is that another whole row over there? I'm slightly confused, can you tell? Yeah, that's another whole row over there. Let's go on down and see what we got. Oh, it's another whole row, but that's a different parking lot, apparently. I don't know what that is. So I think... Could you stop? Why are you so excited? You are very excited. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, how about if we just go right here? Oh, that's a little bouncy. Anybody else? Okay, Kit. Okay. Okay. I know you're so excited. You're hurting my ears, dude. GoPro, stop recording. It is time we are finished with our cruising for the day. And now we're going to be cruising over to our Harvest Host location, which is a winery. And Google just told me they might be closed by the time I get there, which seems wrong, but whatever. We'll figure that out when we get there. So did you have a good time on your cruise, Kit? Did you enjoy your cruise? What do you think? Was it fun? It's a little scary, wasn't it? You were a little scared. But you did a good job. Except for snarling at people. You gotta stop snarling at people. That's really not a thing that works in your favor or mine. We'll get to go more places and have more fun when you do less snarling. It's true. But the ferry ride was pretty fun. And We walked from one end of the island to the other, literally. I think I did it the right way. I took the bus to go downtown, and then we got breakfast, we saw the memorial, and then we walked around the village, and then we walked all the way back down to the landing, which was like a little over, like 2.5 miles almost. So I think my watch said, let's see, how far have I actually walked today? Over 6 miles. Over 13,000 steps. And my feet hurt. Glad we didn't have to park in this lot. Of course, there's some big bash on the bay coming up tomorrow and the next day, I guess. So this lot could get filled up.
Continue on Ohio 53 south for 6 miles.
Whew. And it's not even 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But we started our journey this morning at 8:30. So we actually got quite a bit done in a short period of time. Oh, and I had breakfast out too. I ended up having to order from the menu and getting it to go though, because the restaurant was just way too busy. They didn't have any patio seating, and he just was not having the crowds. But we had fun, huh? And lots of people admired you. Everybody always admires you, Kit. Really need to work on that snarling though. Can we work on that? That'd be awesome. So it's only 73 degrees outside. It's still kind of overcast, but it has lightened up quite a bit. Enough that my batteries got fully charged while we were gone. And in fact, I didn't turn my inverter on this morning because it's like, well, let's just give it every opportunity possible to get the batteries charged up. And so that turned out to be a good move. And we're only going like 14 miles. I kind of planned it that way because I figured I'd be tired when we got off the boat. I thought it might have been even later. I thought it might have been as late as 4:30 when we got off the boat. But yeah, I planned it that way. And you got to share part of my breakfast, didn't you? The breakfast I ordered was called the Hot Mess. It was a biscuit, which didn't have any, just butter on it. A couple of scrambled eggs, some hash browns, some sausage gravy, and actually it was, I think it ended up being 4 pieces of bacon. They weren't huge pieces of bacon, but still. And that was very, very, very filling. So I gave Kit about half of an egg. I didn't eat all the hash browns, didn't eat all the biscuit. And I'm still very full. I think I'm becoming convinced that instead of eating twice a day and eating way too much, I think I'm going to eat when I get hungry and eat just very small portions. Kind of a pain in the butt. So I'll need to design more cold food options, because I don't really want to take the time to heat up half a cup of something or cook a single egg. But this might be where the new little mini waffle iron comes in handy, and I can just make a bunch of chaffles, and I bet they'd be just fine cold. And a chaffle is probably about the perfect size of a thing to eat without eating too much. So we'll see. I might try that. And And my plan for dinner this evening is salad, because I've got organic greens that I got in Fort Wayne and a beautiful heirloom tomato that the tomato is not going to last a whole lot longer if I don't get it used today or tomorrow. And today would be better. I love my life. Love my puppy dog. Love our home. Love getting to go see new things. Now, do I love the amount of time that I'm spending in parking lots lately and going forward? No, don't love that part, but I don't hate it either. I mean, when I'm visiting different areas and stuff, it's really much more about what I'm doing than where I'm sleeping. There's a big field of sunflowers. I was going to say black-eyed Susans. I knew that was wrong. But yeah, I don't really care where I sleep if all I'm doing is sleeping. I mean, if what I want is to be able to relax, and I'm going to pick sometime in the next week or so, probably, I'm going to pick a place to stay for 3, 4, 5 nights, maybe more. And just kind of relax, get caught up on work, and not drive every day. Oops. I calculated the other day that for the distance that I need to go to get to northeastern Maine when I want to get there, I need to drive an average of 40 miles a day. So what that really means is 150 miles, say, every 3 days. Here are these pretty flowers. Oh look, the flowers are kind of like laying down now. It's like they went to sleep almost. Huh, they don't look as big as they did in the morning. Anyway, so I could just drive 150 miles every 3 days. Just kind of depends. I think I've got someplace picked out, maybe day after tomorrow. It's a casino, so it's still a parking lot, but I think I might stay there for 2 nights. Just to get a little better chance to regroup. Because I know I've got, oh, excuse me, I think I'm tired. I know I've got a bunch of interesting, quirky stuff I want to see tomorrow. Oh, maybe it's tomorrow night we're staying at the casino. I think that's true. I won't know until I look at the map when I stop tonight. This is my life. Where are you going, Sal? I don't know. Got a general idea. Don't know exactly. Downtown Port Clinton on Labor Day weekend is having a, I thought it said porch, perch, peach, pierogi, and polka festival. That'll be fun. There's the Cheese Haven with meats and fish. Old-fashioned candies and fudge, but that's expensive. Boy, that's a big Goodwill. Okay, at the roundabout, we're going to go straight. Okie dokie. So I guess we're still officially in Port Clinton at this moment, but we're going to end up in Sandusky, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to tell where one stops and the other begins. Bergman Orchards. Man, I wonder if Boggers is still in business. There was a place in Westminster we used to go to all the time. They had great breakfast called Boggers, B-A-U-G-H-E-R-S. it says yield, but what they really want you to do is stop. So what's the difference between yield and having a four-way stop? Oh, and here we have another one.
Exit the traffic circle onto the ramp. Continue for half a mile.
So if you didn't want to get on this freeway, you'd be kind of screwed. And of course, you know what I say, you've seen one freeway, you've seen them all. So we'll check in when we see something interesting again. GoPro, stop recording. So what big river are we crossing now, I wonder? It's pretty big, or unless we're crossing part of Lake Erie, which I suppose is possible. There's a big peninsula out to the left of us. My voice is very scratchy. Yeah, big peninsula out to the left. It's not telling us what we're crossing. Oh, Sandusky Bay. So I guess we're going to be in Sandusky on the other side of this. It's pretty. This is a big peninsula too. Welcome to Erie County. Yeah, I didn't come this way when I left Fort Wayne last year. I did pass by south of Cleveland because I went to Mentor and visited the James A. Garfield National Historic Site. But yeah, I didn't do all of this up around the lake, so this is cool. And I kind of prefer seeing new stuff over the same thing over and over again. Although there is comfort in revisiting places you've been previously, or I've been previously, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, I know where to go, I know where to dump, I know where to get water, all that stuff. It looks like we're driving through a bunch of marshland, basically, although there's some water there. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, well, I remembered what Sandusky was famous for as I approached this exit, which is Cedar Point. It's an amusement park. I've never been, but apparently it's a really big deal. And I also saw a sign on the highway that said, on the freeway highway, that said exit here for the Lake Erie Circle Tour. So I think I'm going to do a little research on that and see if there's other stuff around Lake Erie I want to see before I get away from it. Although I think I'm pretty much hugging it anyway, because I'm heading from here up to Buffalo for another NPS National Historic Site. to get my shoes off. My feet are feeling all 6 of those miles.
Quarter mile, turn right. Turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
Okay. We have arrived. So I got to go in and find out where they want me to park,
Destination's on the left.
which I imagine is going to be in the back. But we'll find out. GoPro, stop recording. So, we're going over here. And we're going to be right here and call it home. We are going to just check and make sure we're pretty level. But I'm sure we are. It feels like we are. So this is it. GoPro, stop recording.